What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk and No Premium back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today we got a retest of that old structure, right? We got a retest of that old structure. A bunch of you probably thought, if you listened to me last night, this guy's fucking nuts. There's no way we're gonna come down back to this area he's calling what is happening? That he's calling structure in here and come test this area. Well, if you listened, you paid attention, and you got long down here between 47.60 and 47.65. I think the low of the day was 47.67, right? Okay, well, a couple points off, forgive me, but you would have seen strong buying pressure down there. You could have rode that thing on up for about 30 plus points to the upside. Had a great day. Okay, you could have had a great day. So, right, we got a nice balance, breakout and retest, right, or break a structure and then retest of the structure. So very nice price action thus far. Now, only thing we can ask ourselves is what happens next. Well, what happens next is we got to pay attention to what the hell is coming out with some economic data for tomorrow. Wholesale inventory is 10 a.m. Have a knucklehead at 3:15, and then jobless claims CPI Thursday morning. So Friday, excuse me, so Thursday, right? Big day Thursday. Okay, really quick, we'll check the economic calendar over here. Wholesale inventories, you can see right here in the pre-market, nothing. We do have some mortgage applications. That's really, really early in the morning. I don't think that's going to really make or break us. But you can see wholesale inventories in here. Bunch of oil data coming out at 10:30, so it's 1 hour after the market open. Then you see that knucklehead down here. Speaking right here, member Williams. Is he going to ruin everything for us? Who knows? Who knows? But it really only matters when Powell talks, right? It really only matters when Powell talks. So onto the charts here. Let's take a peek. Is it possible that tomorrow, right? We've had such a ripper move Friday, pullback, rip move here, pullback, nice move up. We've had a lot of movement going on. Could we possibly see something like this tomorrow, right? Something in this range stay, okay, maybe even a little bit, but maybe even stay above this 47.85, right? Maybe even stay above this area, right? And then pop it back up. I don't know. Could that happen? Absolutely. Am I expecting that to happen? I'm not expecting it to, but I'll be watching two levels tomorrow. 47.85, 47.65. Those are the two levels I'll be watching, especially having that big data on CPI and jobless claims Friday morning. So that's going to be my plan for tomorrow. If we hold this 85 area overnight, all night, I like that area to hold strong for the morning, take a move back to about 4,800. Do I think we could pop a little above this area to maybe a liquidity grab? Possibly. I do see that happening as well. So let's see what happens at 85s. If not, 65s will be my level underneath there. Okay, so 85s and 65s upside levels about 4,800 to 4,808. 4,808 was the previous all-time high. Onto the SPY charts. Had this level in here from yesterday, right? 471, 471. Looking at the 1 hour here, 471, right? Break a structure to the upside, back test to it. Now, 471.32. Okay, it wasn't 471. I apologize. Fire me. But we know within a 50% or 50-cent range, you're going to be looking at an area of interest. Area of interest, right? So this area of interest at 471 to 471.50, you could have looked to take the longs there, and this thing produced a move back up to 475. So a great trade to the upside. Had a break of structure and back test. So what am I expecting for tomorrow? Well, if we're seeing this 475 level pretty right, I mean, it's holding pretty well. So is it crazy for us to think that we could possibly see something like this? Right? Or even something tighter just to really piss everyone off after we've had these crazy big swings, and then just keep it really tight all day long in anticipation for that data. Possibly. The market needs a day where it rests or it consolidates, right? It's been trending down, I'd say a rest day, if you will, huge trend up, and now are we kind of consolidating here? It's very possible. So the two levels I'm watching, 473.20. We can see on this 30-minute chart how great this level held into the afternoon. This is kind of a phantom wick here. I don't think that's a real wick. We can see this little bit of a bull flag kind of starting to play out here. You guys can see, right? Here's the perfect little flag for you. Firm, move up and consolidate. So 473, that's going to be like 47.85. That's going to be like 47.85 on the ES chart. I'm going to take these off because I think they look tacky. Okay. Zoom out here. 471 was huge. Okay, but 473 is going to be my level. 473, if we hold that all overnight, great. Look to long it in the morning for a move back to 475. Maybe a slight liquidity grab above 475 to 476.50. But if we break and hold that level, we're off to the races. 478 could easily come. But just know we got big data looming. markets tend to like to not be overly long, overly short into that data, and they like to not really participate that much. That's how we could see some sideways action. We could spend the day between 473 and 475 and just really piss everybody off. So 473, 471, downside level, 475 to the upside. Obviously a big level. We had a double top there. So far, QQQ closing the day, trending up, closing day above its previous day high. Tech is strong. Money back into tech. Absolutely. NVIDIA, Ripper Magoo, how are you over that 505 everybody's been waiting for? I'm going to remove this, draw the new one because we went into the gap just a little bit. Probably caught some people off sides up there thinking, oh, I'm going to get the gap fill, right? Going to get this gap fill into the zone. Okay, but we didn't. So 406, what is today's high? 406.75, call it. Gap fills to 407.66. If you want a gap fill to the close price, though, it's going to be 409, 409.50. So it just depends how you're going to play it. But for me here, what I'm going to be watching, right, for tomorrow, if we get above 406.50, got to get above 406.50. If we do great, right? If we do great, if not 403, 400, those are going to be the levels, right? Because we still have this possible back test of the structure down here that we did have, right? You guys see this area down here? I need to zoom this. There you go. Of this zone, right? You guys could see some of this area. So 399 to 400, that could be the bottom of this dip down if we want to get a sell or possible, liquidity grab underneath today's low. So watch 399, 400. Watch this zone in here. If not, 403 would probably serve as a pretty decent zone. We can zoom down to the 30-minute here. And see, we got over this 403 level, which was big. So we'll see if we get a possible back test down here. 403. I like 400. 400 has a little more confidence, more confluence for me, I believe. So I'll be watching 400 really on QQQ, but strong nonetheless. Last but not least, IWM on the indices. Spent the entire day above 193.50, right? We were talking about 193.50 was going to be that zone. We wanted to see us hold, and we did hold it, right? We did. We knew that 192 was the bottom of this kind of structure that's starting to get built. And we do have a gap on the daily. Let's go back to the daily first. We have this gap on the daily. It takes us all the way up to about 198.50. Okay, but we can see multiple tops at this 196 level, right? Multiple tops here at this 196 level. So that's, we got up there yesterday, couldn't quite get above there yesterday. So 196, that's going to be the area we're going to watch for tomorrow. 193 is going to be that next 192 underneath. Easily, could we get a day that we just spend completely in here or in here? Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. I look for longs though at 193.50. We did bounce pretty significantly there, and I did like that level. Or a break of 196 takes us to the gap of 198. Could watch for the liquidity grab there just in case they want to balance things out just a little bit more. Last but not least, yesterday, I think I bought up Boeing, right? Boeing building out some balance here, right? If you did take this trade down here, right, pretty much holding yesterday's low for the most part. Now it dipped a little below, but bounced up. I really like 221 a lot better. So you could see major decrease in volume from the previous day. You can see the indecisiveness of a doji. Is that a reversal candle? It's showing there's indecisiveness, and they're showing there is a possibility that we could reverse. So if we do liquidity grab just a little bit lower, like 221, you can long down there. But if we spend a whole nother day above 224, I do like a long trade there. I would look to buy some time though. Maybe 2 weeks to 1 month out, allow this thing to curate, because it's not down because of the market. It's down on an overreaction of news. Okay, so that's why I do like this possibility of a setup here of a very nice bounce. Back to the upside, major gap to follow it to 245. Guys, other than that, that's all I got for you. Pay attention to the data in the morning. Okay, and as usual, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and not do anything fucking stupid. See you bright and early. Peace.